How you doing, guys? Oh man, Houston, we have a problem. Just can't even. This is my luck lately. I can't even get the tripod right. Bear with me, folks. All right, we're gonna leave it raw. Oh man. Oh man. So that's the story of my life the past few days here. First of all, gonna do a sale. Please turn the video off now if you're gonna complain about it. It's just what it is. Sorry, but I did find out that if I post stuff on Blade Forums and stuff first, that some of the same folks are over there, and I almost feel more obligated to you guys on YouTube because that's where I'm most active, and I feel like I get the most support here. Nothing against Blade Forums at all, or USN or anything like that. Just kind of how it's been going for me. So anyways, I do appreciate you guys. I want to give you guys, a shot at this stuff. Some of the stuff is on Blade Forums. Buttoning my shirt here. What you're looking at is my busted iPhone there. Busted iPhone 4. I know. Not even the 4S or anything. So she's an old dog. Has seen a lot. And story goes, my home button stopped working the other day. So every time I wanted to go back to the original main screen, I had to turn the phone all the way off, power it all the way down, and then reboot the phone, and then it would be on the main screen. So anytime I went to answer an email, anytime I went to use the GPS, because I use it when I'm at work, depends on what route I'm running. Anyways, I can use it up to 30 times a day. So turning the phone on and off got annoying. So I've replaced a button in this before, and I've replaced a battery, and usually everything goes well. Well, this time I think I ripped off something in the battery connector, and it's screwed. The only thing that sucks is this was going to be an iPod for my kids when I was done using it as a phone, but now it's complete garbage, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll look into that. So here's how it is. I want to get the brand new iPhone 4S 64 gig, and just going to hold a little sale here. See if anybody's interested. And no, I'm not selling any Dominoes. Interesting story on these, though. You start customizing knives, right? People think, yeah, well, you just buy one model of the knife and then you have your pattern for your scale. No, that's not true. There are times when you need 3 of them. 3 Dominoes. And you say, well, why would you need 3 Dominoes? It's the same thing. If any of you guys want to get into knife customizing or anything, just plan on all your knives looking like this. This is my Southern. And they just stay in pieces. It's just the truth. When you start making scales and stuff, you're like, well, I really don't need to put it back together to take it back down again. Unless you really like the knife, and I love the Domino. So, my personal one completely bone stock to check fit and finish of my scales, and then one to work on. So if you really like the knife and you're a knife customizer, chances are you need to get 3 copies of it. Crazy, huh? That's what it is. Here's a lightning strike it. Fit it up here. Anybody's interested in seeing the inside of the Domino, I don't know if I did a breakdown on that. There's the lock bar insert. Point being, I've got a few things for sale tonight. And like I said, hopefully all the people who are going to gripe are gone by now. This one already sold on Blade Forums. Just want to show it off. Lime green. And I am not accepting any custom orders for this stuff. I punched these scales out. Well, made this scale when I was making another scale. And the same thing with these guys here. When I was making my personal one, I went ahead and punched a few more out. So, not literally punched it out. Made them. It's just easier when you tool up to, if you're going to tool up, you might as well go ahead and do a run of 5 or so. That's just how it is. Price will be below. I can go ahead and say it, though. $85 shipped in a UPS not UPS, USPS priority box. And the same goes for this yellow Anso Blasted. And they're nice and thin, so that when they get put on the other side of the titanium here, they're pretty much the same thickness as this. The one caveat with any of these scales are they are thinner than the factory carbon fiber here, or carbon fiber laminate, so you will not be able to reinstall your lanyard tube, which you can see I've got this one apart because I check fit and finish and I don't have the lanyard tube. You do not need that lanyard tube for anything. I think it just clutters the knife. You know, and my scales are thinner, so they poke out the side and all that. At any rate, so $85 for these two guys. This one has already sold the blade forms. We'll ship that one out tomorrow. And I've got these 2 seconds here. So these are $45 a piece. These are green micarta. And they look like this vintage type micarta here. It's just blasted. As soon as you put some oil on this or you handle it, it'll darken right up just like a normal green micarta. So I'm calling them factory seconds because I will show you on a bone stock domino where they miss the fit just a little bit. And yes, I'm picky, so they're not bad. Show you. I'm just going to put this back scale in for time's sake here. And I'm not going to fiddle with the pivot and all that mess. Alright, so let's get the look of the second. And then let's look at the fit issue. Right there. So you can see how it's just, I went just a tad too far on it. And for that reason, it's just about half price. So everything else is good. So half price on these two micartas. The other one is the same exact way. This micarta is real touchy, and that may have even happened in blasting. You know, sometimes blasting takes off the outer perimeter, and if it comes to a point, it could chip off that top. I don't know. Not going to make excuses, but you do get a half off deal for that little fit issue right here. All the holes and everything line up right. So that's what it is. $45 each on the two micartas. That's shipped USPS priority box. Have a 25 Sebenza scale here. It's like this Anso on the back, slanted fake bolster there. The beveling matches the front, and the rear area for your lanyard cutout also matches. So $85 on this one as well. The thickness is also the same as your titanium locking side. And any problems with fit and finish, I will either refund your money or make it right. Sometimes they can be tweaked, but that's why I keep that bone stock factory. We have it in micarta now. Keep this one bone stock. That way, hopefully, if they're the same, I can ensure that these scales will fit your domino. Next off, hate to do this, but I really want the what's that, 64 gigabyte phone. Whatever. I need the big one so that I can shoot video for you guys. And I just want it to hold a lot of video. I want to be able to edit the video and this and that. So this was custom made for me by Kylie Harris of CKC Knife. I don't know if his knife works. And I believe this is a Streamline 2. And you can catch his video on this. He's got all kinds of reasons why this handle material was chosen. I just basically told him when I ordered this to build me the best knife for me. And I told him my uses and this and that. And this is what he come up with. Has a nice round spine up here. And almost a full height convex grind. Almost down to a 0 edge here. Cut's great. I don't know how long you guys have been on the channel. There was kind of debate going around about hollow grind versus flat grind versus convex. And then talked to Kylie, which all of it was in fun. I think we all may have learned something. I certainly did, so I can't say for anybody else. But convex is good. I think hollow grind's better. So, still say it. For an outdoors knife, possibly convex is where it's at. For me, I used this maybe 2 or 3 times. And it did cut incredibly well, and it did bite into the wood. So that's what its purpose is, and it serves its purpose very well. The steel is Elmax. And again, this handle material is like, it's unlike anything I've ever felt. I did bead blast it to try to even out the finish a little bit because it was real shiny up top. And then real matte on the sides here. This is not a knife to collect and use as far as looking pretty. This is a tool, something you're going to go out and use and beat up on and not really care. It does have some sheathing scratches on there. And I did use it maybe twice. So anyways, also has this fold over sheath, and I have it rigged up just with some paracord here for an in the waistband carry. On your right hand side, this loops around your belt, this tucks inside your waistband, and there you go. So that's what it is. I think I paid $250 to get everything from New Zealand over here and pay him and this and that. So if I could get $200 out of it, I'd be happy. Let me know what you guys think. It is a great knife with a nice heat treat on it. Cuts really well. And the handle is serves its purpose. And it feels like if it was really cold outside that this wouldn't conduct any kind of weather. Any kind of temperature change. So that's that. Also, 2 more things if you're still hanging around. This was the Benchmade flipper. What is it? The 300 SN or something like that. I wanted to say $165. That's shipped and PayPal, but make me an offer. Again, just recouping some money here. You guys may have seen that. It's got all the factory G10 on it. I just resculpted it a little bit. Made it thinner. Put the Anzo on the bottom. Fake bolster up top. Let me know. What did I say? 165? 165, but make me an offer. How about that? And then also, same thing on this Tanto anodized small 21 double lug with the green spacer bead. Factory sharp. I don't believe it's ever cut anything. Again, that's a double lug. So that's what it is. Small Sebenza 21. Have the box and paperwork. I am missing the Allen key. Maybe I robbed it. I might have one laying around here though. Comes with the rag and the box and all that. So 400 would be nice, but make an offer. We can move a little bit. So there you go. 165. We can move on that one. 200. I'd like to be firm because I really don't want to sell this. Like, I'm not a big fixed blade guy, and I feel like if I was able to go camping and stuff a lot, this knife would be one of my favorites. But right now, at this point in my life, I just, you know, with the kids and everything, we're not getting out and camping yet. So I will regret that. $200 shipped would be nice. And again, the scales were $85 a piece. The green one is sold, and this Lightning Strike is spoken for, and I'm not taking any custom orders on G10. Just kind of did these when I was doing my personal one. Factory seconds, I guess would be factory seconds, will be 45 shipped. Still got to do a review on this one. It's an awesome knife. You see, I've been carrying it and using it. The anodizing really does hold up pretty well. I mean, really. Fun knife, love that round spine. That's it, guys. Another 20-minute video. Man, do I like to talk lately. I'll get the videos down shorter. Let's get me a new iPhone 5S. And I know there's some Apple haters out there. Boo! And you know what? I'd kind of like to switch to another phone. But I've spent so much money in games and apps because my kids have my old iPhones and my wife's old iPhones. And we've probably got a few $100s in apps, and I just hate to lose all that. And they're just so easy. They just freaking work. I was playing around with my father-in-law's Droid phone, and forget it. I guess I'm just so used to the Apple, how easy everything is. That's it. Have a good day, guys. See ya.